Alright, so this is a guide for the Sparrow point of view on Queen's Ransom for the duo and fire team categories. Alright, so let's get started. First, you're going to be coming through this hallway on a Swift River or any destabilizer Sparrow. Then you're going to stop boosting and regen, boost off this corner, do 2 dashes, and then correct. Again, we're just going to boost, 1, 2, correct. All this is you're going to go and turn just a little bit, then do a right dash. Just as you do the right dash, you're going to let go of these stabilizers there. This is the direction you're going to be moving in for the second jump. You're going to go forward, and then you're going to go directly upwards for the next part, and that's going to get you above a small invisible barrier and land you on top of the place you need to be for the next part, where you're going up the teleporter. There's 3 ways that this can be done. They're shown from red to yellow, red being the fastest way that you can do it, and yellow being the slowest. With red, what you're doing is going directly forward, and then directly up, and you should land perfectly where you're supposed to be. With orange, you're not getting quite far enough forward, so you have to delay your last dash, and then dash forward into the teleporter. And then on the last one, you went too far forward and you had to go backwards and loop back around. I'll show a clip now of all 3 of these. This is yellow. You're going to see I get too much momentum and I don't do any dashes to stop myself, so I hit the barrier. It pushes me back, so I try to regain some dashes and move forward again. Here it is again. Forward. Hit it too far. So I have to point forward, do a dash. And then I boost up into the teleporter one last time. Here it is. You can point forward by putting the nose of your Sparrow downwards, and that will make you have more forward momentum on your next dash. Alright, and this one is the orange route. I didn't get far enough forward, so I delayed and did 1 dash in. The way this works is each dash is giving me a little bit of upward momentum. I still saw that I had some left, so I just let it float a little bit. And then whenever I regained that dash, I pointed forward and hit it there. So this is orange. There we go. Alright, this one is going to be your red route, your fastest one that you can do. You can see no obstructions directly into the portal. The way this works is boost off the start here, do a dash to come back to the side, do some dashes to pull back towards the wall that I came from, and go directly up from there while also keeping some forward momentum. I can do this by changing the direction of my dashes, and also if I can sustain some speed from the boost, then I won't have to work as hard to keep that momentum going throughout the whole entire Sparrow flow. Alright, so let's break this down. This is where you're going to boost. You're going to point yourself towards the gray corner of this wall over here. You should be lined up perfectly with that. You're going to stop boosting once the bottom of your boost passes the end of the green platform that you're on here. And then we can get into dashes. So this is your first dash. You're going to be pointed up towards where you came from so that you're not moving continuously to the left. Your second dash is here. You're going to point directly upwards at 90 degrees. This is your left dash. So this will get you moving upwards pretty quickly. Your third dash is here. See how I have it pointed back to the right? That's going to keep me from going too far forward and going into the yellow zone that we don't want. Then I'm going to go directly up one more time after this. This is going to keep me again from going too far forward, and also stop me from going too far backwards. Then to top it off, I'm just going to go almost 90 degrees to get myself going upwards pretty far. But then I'm also going to have my Sparrow tilted slightly forward so that I can go past the barrier and directly into the portal. You can do this again by adjusting your left stick. If you put it in the corner, this is going to have more of an effect whenever you're pointed this way and you're already rotating. But if you're already stable, then you want to point your left stick perfectly forward. The more you point it forward, the more forward you're going to go, but make sure you know how much you need to go forward, because if you go too far, you're not going to get as much height from that dash, and that could be really dangerous. This sparrow fly is really short, but it can be a little bit difficult, so be sure that if you haven't already to check out some of the sparrow flying tutorials we have in those resources, and be sure that you feel confident enough to be able to hit this, because it's not something too easy to have to start off on. So if anything is unfamiliar to you that I just said, be sure to watch those. As you go up the portal here, you're going to want to spin like this. It looks a little bit odd, but this is so that you have enough momentum that whenever you hit the top of it here, you're going to bounce out of this and you're not going to get stuck. Preferably you'll land just like that. You're going to boost, do some side spare flying here, and have a dash ready so you can stop yourself. Regen, one more time. Then you're going to stop yourself. Now, it's doing this on patrol, but in the actual mission, there's going to be ads here shooting at you, so use your rocket. 1, 2, and if you have a thermite, just throw that there too. You'll get the objective to pop up. The signal says whenever it would have been popped up there, so you can use that, and then that's your flick. So that's that part done. If you're practicing this, you're probably going to want to go back down and try this again, so this clip is to show you how to do that. You can see I'm on the final island here. We're going to point back towards this portal. You can do this multiple ways, but the safest way is to sword fly. I prefer to do this on patrol because there's not any death barriers here. And there are pits that you can fall in, so be sure you don't fall in those because you cannot get out and you're just going to have to go back to orbit. So safely make your way over to this little platform here beside the portal. Now you're going to jump down. Try to stop yourself because there are hazards here. You're going to land on this little block here. Then to the next one. Now we're going to jump down to the barrier. This is where we just came from and landed on top of with our Sparrow. So make sure you hit that. You can see I'm on this now. I'll aim up to show you here. So this is the platform. You're going to walk towards this corner here, and you'll fall down, and you're back out, just where you were, so you can do this again. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful for anybody wanting to run Duo or Frtm Queen's Ransom. Again, this is going to be the Sparrow fly point of view. Be sure to watch some of the other guides for the other points that you need to hit for the other people in this mission. You're going to have someone doing ag clear. And if nothing changes, you're going to have this other person, your second person, if you're doing fire team, also be helping with ag clear. So be sure to watch videos that are telling you how to do that if that's what you're trying to do. But for anyone wanting to do sparrow flying, this is the tutorial for that. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully this wasn't too hard to follow.